Am I there? I'm there. Good evening. I'm Will. Good. Yeah, you've learned well. I'm Will Todd, and it's a real pleasure to be here, to have been invited by David to work with this choir and also his Vox Filia choir. So I've been here for a week, and so thank you for having me, choir, and thank you for doing my music. That piece, Bring Light, was written for a graduation ceremony at Winchester University in the south of England, and it was written about 8 or 9 years ago, and they still sing it every year, which is a real joy, because they asked for a piece that could be sung and learnt quite quickly, and it's quite joyous. I feel quite exhausted just standing there, and I wasn't even singing. In a minute, we're going to do some of my Christmas music. So we're going to do these jazz carols, which are arrangements that I wrote for the choir at St. Martin in the Fields in Trafalgar Square. If you've ever been to London and seen Trafalgar Square, there's a big church with Greek pillars outside it. That's St. Martin's. And every year, for a while now, I've done a jazz service with the choir there with my jazz ensemble. So we're doing 3 arrangements from that, We Three Kings, In the Bleak Midwinter, and Personet Hodie. And then after that, Matthew's going to conduct my carol, A Boy Was Born. But before that, we're going to hear a piece called All Will Be Well. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about that piece before we hear it. It was written for an event in London that happens every year, although it was disturbed by COVID. It's called Requiem to Cancer, and it's a fundraising event where choirs get together and they sing for 24 hours. Well, not everybody, but sort of in different layers. Some people do all 24 hours. And they always focus on a requiem. They've done the Verdi Requiem, they've done the Fauré Requiem, they've done the John Rutter Requiem. But they also each year ask a composer if they would write a song which is included during the 24 hours, and they perform it a number of times. So I based this song on that famous saying from Julian of Norwich about the fact that all things will be well and all manner of things will be well. And bearing in mind the kind of subject matter, if you like, of the Requiem to Cancer and the focus on the illness and both people who are sufferers but also carers and people in supporting roles, I wrote this piece with that in mind, and I just wanted you to hear the lyric. It's very simple. There's a bloom that never fades. There's a dream that stays. There's a hope which carries me through all my days. So I will bring a shining light, a story new to tell. In the end, all things shall pass, and all will be well. I am here beside you. I am holding you. I will be the hand of love in all you do. So we're going to hear this now in this lovely instrumentation that David has beautifully thought up, actually. I think it's going to be really lovely. So thank you. This is All Will Be Well.